Hello, everyone. So I thought I'd make a video about forgiveness because forgiveness is such a touchy topic for a lot of people, and there's so many different perceptions on how to do forgiveness. And the biggest thing about forgiveness is clearing up the energy within us, right? Because it's really not about the other person per se. It's really about what goes on inside of us. Because the other person's just going about their day. They're just, they're living their life. And if we're carrying anything from the past inside, that's only affecting us. And a lot of people don't understand that a lot of our issues today stems from unforgiveness from the past. We're holding on to blame, anger, shame, resentment, things like that. And a lot of times we think, well, we've just let it go because we moved on, but our bodies are still remembering it. And we're filtering our perceptions and points of views from those past experiences, meaning a lot of times we don't trust people, right? Because we've been hurt in the past or whatever. Maybe we've had experiences where, other things have happened, and we're still holding on to that, maybe not consciously but subconsciously. And what's really important is when we do our healing is to actually to also do forgiveness work, because forgiveness isn't like the pono ono. It's great to say that, whatever works for you, but it's also clearing up the perceptions and misunderstandings that we bought about ourselves because of about ourselves because of the experiences we had. Say, for instance, someone hurt you. So you may have accumulated a belief that says, I'm unlovable or I don't matter. And next time you go into a relationship, that part of you that feels unlovable, doesn't matter, either will put the brakes on or will go all out and try to prove that you matter to this person. So what we want to do is we want to neutralize that. We want to be, a calm and an ease within, so then when we go into situations in life, so that when we go into new relationships, so that we see with clear eyes and we're not presented with the past experiences and in our consciousness and bringing those into the experiences today, because a lot of times when we filter our perceptions and points of views, we think it's normal for me and you. It's like, oh no, I have this belief, and people never respect me, or people, don't appreciate me, or things like that. That stems from unforgiveness. That stems from unhealed wounds. That stems from the ways that we're seeing the world. So we want to clear that up. We want to clear up that misunderstanding, because the truth is we are always valued, loved, appreciated, and adored. Now, we may not feel that from others depending on our situation and the eyes that we're looking through. And basically the most important relationship is the one that we have with ourselves, right? So how am I appreciating myself? How am I loving myself? How am I accepting myself? How am I adoring myself? How am I treating myself in loving ways? The world is a mirror. So however we treat ourselves is usually reflected to us. Not always, but sometimes. That's where discernment comes in, because sometimes it's just that other person just being them. They're just being mean or whatever. But sometimes a mean person can reflect back to us a shadow part of us that's being mean to ourselves that we didn't want to see. So this person comes into our life and says, boom, we're like, get away from me. And you're still like, get away from me, shadow. But your shadow is always with you, right? With me. So we want to clear up that stuff. And first of all, healing is like, you don't want to spend your whole day, I need to clear that up. I need to clear that up. It's like that's torture getting through life, and anybody would get depressed trying to heal everything, right? So what we want to do is we just want to live, and then when things come up, deal with it along the way. Learn how to be with ourselves in loving ways when things come up. When we're triggered, stop, take a deep breath, ask yourself, what am I believing is true about myself in this situation? Sometimes we just need to be with ourselves in the loving, just like, okay, I got you. Feel it where notice what you feel in your body. I got you. Yeah, we're here. We're okay. We're safe. Because that's what really a trigger is there's a part of us that doesn't feel safe. So it gets into reactive mode. It's usually a younger part, but not always. Our parts have different experiences that we stored in our bodies, especially if I don't want to say traumatic, but anything that has a heightening emotion get stored in our bodies, and those are called energy blockages. And I'm not saying like the energy is blocked, but it's a way our energy flows in our system. So the next time we go into one of those situations, we get activated, and we automatically respond in the way that our energy is flowing. So when we calm ourselves, like I am safe, I am loved, that's the way our energy is going to start flowing. So in those situations, we don't react so much. And also be gentle with yourself, because you're learning, right? I'm learning. So in every situation, we have an opportunity to, sometimes it's just we react right away, and that's okay. Be gentle with yourself. This is a process. We've all been reacting most of our lives, so we want to come back. We want to just take a deep breath, and maybe after that incident, write about it, right? How you felt, understand what was really going on inside of you, and then choose how you want to be the next time, and start practicing that. And that's the thing. It's like, let people be, because they're going to be and do whatever they want to. How we perceive them and what happens to me and you is what's most important. That's where the true healing takes place. That's where the true loving takes place. That's where the true feeling at ease in our body takes place. So I hope this video inspired you in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 ways or another. Feel free to reach out for support if you like support on your journey. I know you can do this if you choose. I believe in you, and I love